I'm Sandra St. John. This is Juana Byrd. We're here today. We're going to talk about auras. Juana's going to tell us a little bit about what an aura is, how it affects us, or how we affect it. So Juana, exactly what is an aura?
An aura is your spirit. You know, when people talk about ghosts, they're only talking about spirit. That's all it is. Your spirit resides within the physical body, and it shows in and out sometimes from your body according to how you feel. Sometimes it's a lot better and sometimes it's not, you know. I've had my days when it was really bad.
So we can have dark auras, or we can have very light auras, depending on the energy of the moment.
Yeah, but generally if there's a dark aura, and I mean this, when I say dark, you're pulling it in. You know, you're trying to hide from people. And that's what I mean by dark. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a black aura. I've seen black auras in people, and they're not necessarily the kind of people I'd want to be around.
Okay.
But auras are a reflection of who you are, and they are who you are. So if someone knows how to read them, for instance you can look in and help yourself in everyday life by getting an upper foothold, or whatever you want to call it, in your job or anything else, just by taking a little special attention to an aura.
So you could walk into your office for the day, walk into the boss's office, and you could get an immediate reading on his aura and decide whether or not it's a good day to approach him for a raise.
Exactly, because here's the thing. When people, this uses empathy, because everything's interconnected, okay? I can't say that word sometimes, but it's there, okay? But everything is interconnected. And so you walk in, let's give you a little test here with it, and that you'll remember, that you'll respond to. For instance, you've had those days when you felt wonderful, top of the world when you got up, and you were just happy to be alive, happy to go into work, happy to do everything. You walk into work, and all of a sudden you're down in the dumps. And that might be what you consider a little bit of a dark aura, okay? But you're down in the dumps and you don't understand why until Janie opens her mouth and she says, God, I'm having the worst day, everything's bad. And you go, Lord, I don't know why that I started feeling bad with her. Well, that's empathy, your sympathy with them. And so you picked it up, so you can use that with your boss and go in, and if your boss is feeling a little bit of a grouch that morning, you don't want to approach.
That's right.
And if you start feeling that they're thinking that there's something really good going on for them, that's the time. And you can also get a reading on what they're doing and how they're going to do it where job's concerned. You can feel that emotion they're having.
So it's important for us to know what our aura is for the day, because it helps us understand how other people are perceiving us for that day.
Exactly.
It's also helpful for us to know how to pick up on other people's auras.
And approach them.
Yeah, exactly. And we can use that to improve our lives and our daily activities. And in another episode, we're going to be teaching you how to read not only your aura,
but
which everybody does it and you don't realize how you do it, but you can read other people's auras as well and use that to help you get what you want throughout the day and in your life.
And to help the future.
Exactly.